Yeah, we don't want to talk about that. We're gonna get through this. That's tough because anybody know about business, you don't keep that type of money in just regular account. So I had to wire the money from somewhere. Okay. So I wired the money to the account, and when I wired it to the account, I went straight to the bank. I go to the bank myself to make sure shit get done. Because the thing is this, I can't make all the money unless somebody else do all the dictating.
You've likely seen the headlines by now. The rumors have been everywhere. Floyd Mayweather, once known as boxing's ultimate cash king, is now caught in a serious legal storm. For months, pressure had been building with lawsuits, unpaid fighter claims, and a controversial Manhattan property situation. But what just happened wasn't routine. This moment changed everything. Authorities didn't just target finances. They struck at his image, seizing his iconic $300 million car collection.
Details of the seizure of more than 80 vehicles illegally headed to
Ferrari 458 Italia worth $280,000.
What up, buddy?
So how did things reach this point? Why do investigators say this is only the beginning? And what does this mean for Mayweather as both a fighter and a global brand? Let's break it down. The biggest focus right now is his garage space that once looked like a billionaire showroom, now completely empty after more than 30 luxury vehicles vanished in a single operation.
Options. I got about 100 cars, but right here, we like to call this the Sweet 16. Lambo, Ferrari, Lambo, Maybach, Maybach, whatever you want to call it. Of course, the McLaren, the original McLaren. Bentley, Rolls. The Maybach truck or Maybach truck, whatever you...
These weren't normal cars. Multiple Bugatti Veyrons worth over $3 million each, a rare Koenigsegg CCX, are valued near $5 million. Custom Ferraris built around his personal image. Rolls-Royce models in every color imaginable. He even organized them by city white cars in Las Vegas, black in Los Angeles, turning his collection into a statement of identity.
What's up?
Beyond that, there were Dodge Hellcats, Bentleys, Lamborghinis, bikes, ATVs, and track-ready machines. Insiders say choosing a car daily was like picking clothes: Ferrari for errands, Rolls-Royce for comfort, Bugatti for attention. That lifestyle defined him. But this week, it collapsed as federal agents arrived with orders and began removing everything one by one. This wasn't simple repossession, it was a federal seizure. Agencies, including the IRS and FBI, reportedly worked together, citing debts, fraud claims, and unresolved legal judgments tied to his finances.
I sit here with sadness today to report to you that I'm incredibly disappointed in one of my all-time favorite fighters, my brother, Floyd Money Mayweather.
Disappointed. I really am disappointed. The thing is that Floyd is what they call an independent contractor. And what happens is that when you become an independent contractor, Skip, if you make $230 million, they give you 2 checks or a check for $230 million. It is up to you to take out the deduction and make sure state, federal, and whatever else needs to be deducted is paid to the Internal Revenue Service. Floyd, you made $230, and I get it, Skip. I can just imagine getting a check for $230 million. Like, hold on.
Investigators had reportedly been watching his financial activity for a while. The situation traces back to early 2025 when Mayweather claimed he purchased dozens of Manhattan apartment buildings as part of a major investment move.
Showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me.
But public records showed no ownership changes. Journalists found no evidence to support the claim, raising serious doubts about the deal's legitimacy.
Showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me.
His company promoted the deal heavily. But when questioned, a mysterious individual linked to the transaction only created more confusion and suspicion.
Yeah.
And I'm pointing like this because all of them. We're in New York City right now. We're in Manhattan. That's what we do. Come on. You know what I'm doing? All this money made. No partners. All by myself. Over 1,000 apartments. I'm just getting started.
This led to lawsuits, media scrutiny, and eventually federal attention. Once authorities identified and paid obligations, they moved directly toward asset seizure.
Floyd Mayweather, in this article, it states that he's spending $402 million in real estate investment in a 1,000-unit affordable housing portfolio in Upper Manhattan. The portfolio includes over 60 buildings and is one of the city's largest real estate deals of the year.
Wow. Well, thank you, Floyd Mayweather, for investing into New York.
The cars became the primary target. Witnesses say the moment was emotional, with Mayweather visibly distressed as officials removed vehicles tied closely to his identity and public image.
Why not? I mean, everything you got don't cost money. Everything you do costs money. You can't take your wife on a date for free.
Is that how you measure your success?
No. Me, I'm loyal and honest. And I'm a good person. And I call a spade a spade. Money don't make me, I make money. And without money, I'll be the same person. I fought so many fights for free.
So how does Money Mayweather, a man who reportedly earned over $1 billion, end up here with assets seized and investigations ongoing?
Is one summit. Actually, it's one of the tallest commercial buildings in the world. So just in New York alone, I got 9 skyscrapers. New York real estate, you make money when you sleep. You know, I started off probably $5 million. That was just in the beginning.
The answer lies in liquidity. Much of his wealth appears tied to assets, not accessible cash, making him vulnerable despite massive earnings.
Mayweather step away from the sport and say he retired, and then I do exhibitions and I do other things. Oh, he's hurting for money. Look, I got a lot of problems. Money ain't one of my problems.
Behind the luxury image were signs of instability, risky ventures, questionable deals, and an image that may not fully reflect financial reality.
Money made all day. You know, right here, a light million. Over there, counting up another million over there. Walk with me, ladies and gentlemen. Let me take you into my life. So Andrew Jackson, of course, is on the 20. Benjamin Franklin right here. You know, money made all day. We in the bank. doing what we do best, counting money.
One controversy involved Logan Paul after their exhibition bout, where payment disputes reportedly surfaced. Nexvos, initially dismissed as hype, the issue gained traction as legal pressure increased and public scrutiny grew.